Good afternoon, Bronx Arts Middle. It's Mr. Narewski on Monday, March 16th. I hope that you had a good day off from school and that everyone at home is safe, they're healthy, and you are continuing your life to the best of your ability. This is really a time period where like history is unfolding and you guys are actually witnessing it firsthand. Um, History is going to continue. Social studies class is going to continue. It's just going to continue in a different way. And that's what I'm going to try to introduce to you today and show you what we're trying to make sure that we feel good about moving forward. So, online learning, I hope that you've seen a couple of videos that some of the other teachers have posted, but social studies is going to pretty much run through this as well. If you could find your Google Classroom social study. So if I was in class 704, I click on it, you will see a daily assignment. Every day that you have class, there'll be something posted on Google Classroom. You're going to see the class assignment for tomorrow is already posted. I will post every assignment around 4 o'clock the day before you actually have to do it. So if you want to get a start on it, you can. If you need some help from people at home, you could do it. And tomorrow's assignment is posted for March 17th. If you click on the assignment, you will find specific instructions to do. Those instructions are posted right here. But if then you hit the actual assignment, you will actually have your own copy of it where you could edit it, you could write on it, and then you could turn in. So the assignment we posted right up top. It's Tuesday, March 17th, and it's due 4 o'clock. And I'm always trying to give you guys an entire day to complete your work. You're going to have assignments in every one of your classes. Social studies will be due the next day at 4 o'clock. Directions: complete each of the tasks, number 1 and number 2 below, and turn in the assignment on Google Classroom. Task number 1 says, read and annotate your source. Lewis and Clark explore the Louisiana Territory. This is where we left off. Louisiana is this huge, huge amount of real estate that the United States buys from France. We now need to find out what's in that territory, so we send our 2 most famous explorers, Lewis and Clark. And it's kind of the continuation of what we started last week in class, and a good first assignment for all of us to catch up on. When we read and annotate, we need to click and drag sentences that are most important to us. And I like to show that you are reading and annotating by highlighting sentences that stand out to you. They could be sentences that are most important. They could be sentences that you are confused by. They could be key vocab words. Just like we annotate online or in class, online annotation is going to be very, very similar. So I would click on an entire sentence or a point. If I was reading this passage, the huge territory over 800 square miles from the Mississippi to the Rocky Mountains, I might want to highlight that. In order to do so, I hit the highlight text, the highlight logo on the top, choose a color that's readable, and then I click it. You also have to write your own notes in the margin, just like we annotate by writing our notes. In order to do so, you need to add your own comments in the space provided. So if I'm continuing reading, Thomas Jefferson, President Jefferson chose a young officer, Captain Meriwether Lewis, to lead an expedition. Lewis turned to his old friend, William Clark, to be the co-captain of this voluntary force. I think that stands out. And in order to add a comment, I'd find the little plus bar, and I'm writing my own thoughts, my own comments. So the first thing that comes to my mind is that this is a team of explorers with Lewis and Clark leading the way. When I'm finished, please hit the comment button and it will post in the margins. In order to get full credit, I need to do that 5 times during the reading passage. You could do it more than that, but a minimum of 5 times. And remember, when we annotate by writing our own notes in the margins, we could write the gist, we could write a question, we could clarify a point, We could do any one of those things that we do in the classroom to prove that we are reading and taking our reading to the next level. As you read, continue to annotate, and this passage is going to take you a few minutes. You're more than welcome to read it more than once. And as you make your way down to the bottom, when the passage ends, you will see the second task. And the second task says, after reading, answer the following comprehension questions below. Type your responses. There are a few questions after every reading. Please answer all of them by typing your responses. Number 1 says, what's the main purpose or goal of the Lewis and Clark expedition? Just below it, if you'd like to start out. With a complete sentence, you could restate the question itself. The main goal of the Lewis and Clark expedition was to find gold. If you think that's the answer and you want to complete that, I would say that each response needs a minimum of 1 sentence. Sometimes the questions might ask you for 3 different examples or 2 examples. Make sure you are filling in to the best of your ability. When you are finished with all parts of your task, in the top right corner, you will see something that says turn in. Please click on the turn in button in order to get credit. You also might see a turn in button where it says your work. Now, my Google Classroom is a little bit different than yours, but you might see a box here that says your work with your name on it, and it's posted. You may want it. You could hit the turn in button to get credit in that direction. We're going to be using Google Classroom each and every day. Your work will be posted. You will know the deadline for it. My assignments are always due the following day at 4 o'clock, so I'm posting this assignment today. It's not due until tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Students that do not complete their assignment by 4 o'clock will be receiving phone calls home from their teachers just to make sure that they're monitoring, making sure that they're getting their work done. We could also meet tomorrow and each and every day at 9:30 in the morning. Each of you will receive a Google Meet announcement in your email. And that way you can actually reach face to face with your teacher. You could ask questions. You could go through material that you're confused by. If you have questions on how to turn something in, it's a face to face interaction. Mr. McCabe has posted some videos on our BAM Lights Up YouTube page that you want to take a look at. But social studies is going to meet at 9:30 every morning to 10 o'clock. That's going to be our classroom time to ask questions and go over some things. So you're more than welcome to join that. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow on Google Meet. And again, if you have any questions, any concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or any one of your other teachers. Everybody be safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a nice day.